Hi guys, Reviewz here bringing you this game review of Super Mario World. In my opinion, Super Mario World was a definitive Mario game and one of the finest examples of 2D platforming. Like many Mario games, this game was very hard, and I had my fair share of frustrations with it, particularly the haunted house level, where you could get caught in a repeating loop. I remember waking up one morning with the solution, it working, and being overjoyed. Plus it's always fun to see where Yoshi came from. Well, I hope you enjoy this review of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. Super Mario World is a platforming video game developed and published by Nintendo and was bundled in with the Super Nintendo when it was released in 1990. It is the fourth game in the Super Mario series and centers around Mario and Luigi on a quest to save Dinosaur Island and once again rescue Princess Peach from Bowser, the primary antagonist of the franchise. The game built on from the gameplay established in previous entries by introducing power-ups such as the cape, which allowed Mario to fly, complementing standard special items like the Super Mushroom and Fire Flower, new abilities like the Spin Jump, as well as introducing Yoshi, a dinosaur companion which Mario could ride and who can eat most enemies. The player progresses through the game by negotiating their way across 7 worlds via overworld maps. Each map consists of a number of levels which must be completed in order to advance. However, there are several paths the player can take from the world's entrance to the end of World Castle, which features one of the Koopalings as the boss for that world, with the player battling Bowser in the 7th world. Like the previous Mario games, the majority of this game takes place in levels, which are populated by various obstacles and enemies, which the player has to get past in order to clear the stage. Super Mario World includes a cooperative 2-player mode, where players take turns at navigating the overworld map and accessing levels, with one player as Mario and the other as Luigi. The game was directed by Takashi Tezuka and produced by Shigeru Miyamoto, the creator of the Super Mario franchise. Development was handled by Nintendo EAD and took 3 years to create the game. Miyamoto had wanted Mario to have a dinosaur companion ever since the original Super Mario Bros. However, this was not possible due to the technical limitations of the NES. The arrival of Super Mario World helped combat the domination of the 16-bit video game market by Sega's Mega Drive console and Sonic the Hedgehog. The music was composed by renowned Nintendo composer Koji Kondo using only an electronic keyboard. The entire music heard in the game, with a few exceptions like the title screen music and the overworld map, is a variation on the same melody. When riding Yoshi, the soundtrack of any level is accompanied by bongo drums, a theme that has carried over into other titles like Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario Galaxy 2. The music fully captures the spirit of Mario. From the cheerful opening level to an eerie haunted house, the mood is judged excellently between pieces. To me, Super Mario World is perhaps the best Super Mario game ever made, and certainly one of the most challenging. The game represents the best of 2D side-scrolling, with inventive level design and the overall charm of the characters bringing the game to life. The Mario series has never been strong on story, however, you don't play the Super Mario games for the story, you play them for the feeling of satisfaction you get when you actually complete one of these games. Super Mario World is not an easy game to complete, and I've had my fair share of frustration with it over the years. I'm looking at you, haunted house. But the same frustration spurs you on until you get to the end. I liked how the overworld map mechanic, introduced in Super Mario Bros. 3, had been developed, and brought character to each individual world. Aside from the hard difficulty, I can't find much wrong with this game, and would highly recommend it to anyone who hasn't already played it. Although I did find Bowser's airship in the last level to be quite creepy. I mean, I'm not afraid of clowns, but just look at it. The stuff of nightmares. Shortly after the American release of the game, a Super Mario World animated series was produced, based on the game, although some elements were changed or renamed. A planned spin-off title was also in development called Super Mario's Wacky Worlds. However, this was cancelled due to the commercial failure of the Philips CDI, and was replaced with Hotel Mario. Though an actual sequel, Super Mario 2 Yoshi's Island, was released in 1995, also for the Super Nintendo. Each Mario game has a sense of wonder about it. They don't take themselves too seriously, and offer a great gaming experience with every title. Super Mario World remains one of the finest achievements on the Super Nintendo, as well as the benchmark for all other side-scrolling games. Well, that was my review of Super Mario World. If you like what you saw, please leave a comment in the section below and share your memories of Super Mario World. Rate this video, and if you're new to my work, please subscribe to my channel. Well, until next time, peace out guys.